been a much more sporty day than we were expecting. 27 knots, super relaxed, sunny afternoon, like I was promised.
Just like, she's on a mission. She's on a mission to get there.
5 days, 23 hours. 23 hours, 59 minutes.
We're here, get away sleep.
Oh, I've never been so giddy to put the hook in before.
Welcome to our self-inflicted adventure.
What seems like a lifetime ago, we left Australia intending to sail our way around the world.
It's been a roller coaster since then, and while the plan has changed many times, we've been laughing our way through and learnt a new lesson for every step of the way.
And between us, the real adventure has only just begun.
Last episode on sailing Millennial Falcon.
So it's pretty much 24 hours actually after we first started, after we first set out. It seems that we have a leak. Yeah, it's fresh water.
Yeah, that stopped it. And we've managed to sail at a pretty brisk pace considering all day. If I'm not mistaken, it's forecast to increase ever so slightly and sort of maintain throughout the rest of the journey.
We've just gone through the 4th night of our passage and it was typical. All of my shift, there were just non-stop squalls. 30 knots was the highest that we saw, so not too bad. But every time that Adam went down to sleep, about half an hour later, I'd be like, hey, you need to wake up and help me put a reef in. And then he would come up again at the end of his shift and I'm like, hey, I need to take a reef out, there's not enough wind. It was just constantly up and down, up and down, up and down. So that was a bit of an eventful night. Just managed to miss another kind of rain front that was just over there this morning. But we are almost opposite Madeira, which is really good. That is about 20 miles away, I think. And that was going to be a kind of go-to place if we had any issues. But we don't seem to really be having any issues. She's flying along, the boat is flying along. We're doing really, really well. I don't think we're going to stop in at Madeira. So our next stop will definitely be the Canaries, Lanzarote, we think.
Where are we?
Just now past Madeira. So I said earlier that we were coming up to it, and now there is the landmass. It's good to see some form of land in the distance. 289 miles to go, not long now. Just taken yet another reef out, so we put 2 in last night, just shook 2 out, 3 in last night, just shook 2 out. Anyway, I'm exhausted and I'm ready to go to bed for my sleeping shift now.
Piping up. 23 knots, 24 knots. It's been a much more sporty day than we were expecting. Not horrible by any means, just sporty.
Good word for it.
Get ready for the 3rd reef, get the 3rd reef loaded as well, just in case we need it in a hurry.
We are very, very much feeling these undersized winches today. I looked it up a little while ago, and the size winches that we have, the main winches that we have, are actually sized for a 37-foot boat. So both Adam and I are convinced that when they were making the Tayana 37s, which is a very popular Tayana boat, that they just threw the extra winches onto our boat, which is why that we think they are quite undersized. They're a 42 winch. Anyway, once again on the upgrade list.
$27 knots. Super relaxed, sunny afternoon, like I was promised. Thought we were sailing down to warmer climes. calmer weather. I think it's going to be one of those nights, unfortunately.
Actually, I film out the back and it's all blue skies. Doesn't look
like
nearly
I'm
as bad. What ahead of us looks like. Stand up, you lose your chair. We're in a bit of a lean here. We're seeing pretty consistent 27-28 knots of wind. So we're going to take a third reef and roll the head sail in to the third dot on the head sail.
Just to
most reefed, yeah. Just to flatten it out because we're kind of on so much of a lean. It's just, and we're doing like 7-8 knots. There's no point in being this uncomfortable if we don't have to.
Practicing what we preach. 80%.
Yeah, this is true.
We're in this for 2 more days. You're not going to win any medals for doing 9 knots and arriving exhausted and broken. So let's just get through it, have a rest, have a cup of tea, and get there when we get there.
Shotgun not going downstairs to make the cup of tea. Okay. All right, done?
Nah, heaps. Long way to go. Oh!
Have you just seen?
13 knots. Unbelievable. By the time you get done scrambling to prepare, and the boat's all set up, and then the wind goes, oh, I've had my fun with you now, that's enough.
Throughout our day of taking and shaking out many reefs, we started to get pretty inventive with our multitasking.
This is if I need to tell myself.
It's really not good enough.
7, is it 7 speed? 7 single speed winch against 25 knots of wind. Just, there's so much pressure in the sails. It's so hard to get anything done on these winches.
Even when it's luffing, like, even if you were to round up into wind and luff it, it's still woeful, utterly woeful. And now the wind is down to 18 knots and we've got canvas for 30.
Oh no!
Well, we're still doing 6.5.
Are we?
It's flat, yeah, and we're ready for anything. So just crawl along like this for a bit until the nastiness subsides.
At least until I get my breath back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Been squally, just non-stop. I feel like ever since about 5 o'clock yesterday we've just been on our beam ends dodging squall after squall. It's been very much a sporty passage. The forecast was supposed to be like 18 knots on a beam, and it is on a beam, but gee, the squalls have really like bumped it up a notch. We've got 3 reefs in, staysail, and about a I don't know, 3/4 jib, maybe a half jib. She's tracking really well, like the boat's handling it fine, but it's, you know, it's like shake a little bit out, bring a little bit back, shake a little bit out. 18 knots, 29 knots, 18 knots, 32 knots. It's like,
We're starting to hear Spanish people on the radio. We can definitely tell that we're getting closer. The AIS vessels that are coming up on our charts, like there's tons of them now versus when we were all the way out there. We are about, we've officially just gone, so we currently have 99.8 miles to go until our waypoint, which is just outside of our anchorage. So not very far now. My face was starting to like sting. It was like getting a little bit windswept, I guess. I said to Alex, like, would you mind if I at least do my shift? Like I can come up here every 10 minutes, set my alarm, He's like, no, you go downstairs, take a rest. So he was very, very generous and let me have about 4 or 5 hours downstairs. And so I just read and slept, and I well and truly think I've caught up on all of my sleep, which is amazing. It's just the two of us, and so it's nice that the other person recognises, hey, they need to have a break. We have been out here now for, I think this is our 5th day, on the trot the whole time. It's just, you know, not having any time off from just being on shift, apart from when you're sleeping. You do sometimes need a bit of a break, so that was really nice today. As to say thank you, I've said to Adam, you know, go downstairs and have some time on your own as well. So he is downstairs relaxing now too. I can see a bit of sun coming through the clouds over there. I very optimistically made pizza dough yesterday, and so it's been kind of sitting down there. Yesterday it was like sitting down there resting in the morning, and then it just piped up way too much yesterday, so we couldn't use it. So it's kind of been teasing Adam. I think Adam's favourite meal is pizza, and so he's like, can we have the pizza today? What about now? And now? And so I said to him, no, I can't cook pizza again today. It's still a little bit too wild. So it'll have to be for our anchor meal. Should be nice, have a nice shower. Oh, damn it, we can't even have a shower. Our pump's gone. I mean, the hose for our hot water is gone. Oh, we can't have showers. A pot bath and a pizza when we arrive, I think. I can handle that. Doing a fairly consistent 7 knots there, which is always nice. So along with this wild weather, we at least have some good speeds going. She's loving this Millie though. She's like, she's on a mission. She's on a mission to get there. Just see the sunrise over Lanzarote right now. We have about 16 miles to go until we pull into anchor. Adam is snoozing on his shift, so I reckon by the time that he wakes up I'll have to ask him to put all the sails down and pretty much motor onto anchor, where he'll then be completely and utterly awake and not want to sleep. But we're here, we're almost here. God, what a cracking sunset on the day in. It's like beautiful, it's so nice. Last night was great sailing as well. It was all like 18, 19 knots, hardly any traffic, like perfect. So it's a very good introduction so far to Lanzarote, Canaries. Oh, I just can't wait to get some sleep. Look, there's land! There's land!
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, look at this!
Well, there you go. How
We
many
are
miles
here.
out?
9 miles.
9 miles, wow.
I was going to try and get it so that you were like, oh hey babe, it's like 3 miles to go. And I was going to come wake you up.
Wow. There we are. Now we
did
just have
it.
to hope that the anchorage is in fact an anchorage and that
Yeah.
everything is kosher. We made it.
I think according to, judging from when we're going to be there, which should be in about an hour and a half, we would have just done it in like pretty much almost exactly 6 days.
No, I mean we left it.
Slightly, like maybe 2
We
hours,
left it like
2 or 3 hours.
2
Yeah, true.
p.m. and it's 8:30.
Yeah, that's true.
So shave like what? If we get there at 10, shave 3 hours off that.
Yeah, that's true. So
So 5 days, 21 hours.
Can we say that, or should we just? Is it stupid? We should round it to 6.
Well, if you round to 6, it's 6. But if you say 5 days and 21 hours, it's 5 days. It's like $9.99 versus $10. You know, it's like $9 and $10. 5 days, 23 hours. No,
21 hours.
23 hours, 59 minutes.
sleep. Yes.
Now we have to scrub all the decks and polish all the silver.
Don't do that on a good day.
It's so weird to see the boat with bare poles, having been at sea and been looking up and seeing like a full spread of canvas for 6 days now. It's weird to be pulling into a marina and we're like, oh, there's something missing. What's missing up there? I'm very pleased with this anchorage though. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be either just super crowded or no one there, so that we feel like we're not supposed to be there or somebody shoos us away. But there's sort of just the right amount of boats and they all seem to be pretty happily keeping to themselves. They're really well spaced out and it looks like there's lots of options. So should be business as usual. I can see the bottom. I haven't seen the bottom in months. Oh, I've never been so giddy to put the hook in before. Okay, all right, just neutral. We'll do it here. Oh, it's stuck already. Hook is in. Stop the clock.
So it's 10 to 11, so that's 3 hours. So 5 days and 21 hours. Yes, smashed it. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna have a pot bath, change the sheets so that they're not all salty.
Yeah.
That might be it. That might be my whole day's plan. And go to sleep. But it's Sunday today anyway, so I don't feel like I'm gonna miss out on too much, because I think shops will be closed or whatever it might be. So I think I'm happy just to relax, chill out, sleep a little bit today, and just recuperate, ready for tomorrow.
First thing we're going to do is just sit and watch the anchor for a bit though. That's a very nice cat behind me. And there's another one up there. We'll just see how we swing and how everything settles down. Sit and watch and make sure that you're not caught in some strange eddy current that means you're going to swing us to us and play bumper boats. Always being the grumpy captain, bringing down the mood when we arrive. Bar humbug.
Yay!